Hi, my name is Ben Morris, and this is a short guide to the installation and basic operation of CertSight. So the first thing you need to do is install Tetragon. So refer to Tetragon website for instructions on that. Once installed, we need to start it or restart it. And we'll just check on the status of Tetragon and we can see it's running, and so we're good to go. So the first thing to do is to go to Releases and download the Tetragon Policies archive. And then we're going to extract them. So we'll open up a terminal in the Extractor Policy folder and cd into the policies. And there's a script called Apply Policies, so we'll run that. And it will require sudo, so enter our password. And this will go through and apply all the policies required in order to intercept certificates. The three critical policies are the certificate file access, Java non-FIPS, and OpenSSL 3 on RHEL 9. The other three policies are RHEL 8, so we can ignore those for the time being. Okay, so the next thing to do is to download the certificate analyzer daemon itself. So we're on RHEL 9, so we're on EL9, Cert Analyzer EL9, RPM. You download that, and then we'll install it. So the RPM, now let's install it. Okay. The RPM is only small, it's just a mere 20-ish meg, 22 meg. So we install that. Okay, now let's just check, let's just start it. Or restart it. Okay, now let's just verify that it's waiting for events. Check the journal, and there we go. So Cert Analyze daemon is sitting there waiting for events. Okay, so now we want to test it. So we're going to download the probe tests archive. We bundle in some tests to test various aspects of the CertSight service daemon. So we'll download those, and we'll extract them here, and then we will open a terminal and cd into the tests. And there we go. So the first test we'll try is a certificate, accessing a certificate file from disk. And so if we just find a certificate bundle that contains a couple of hundred certificates, and we'll just cat that. So, and you can see in the right hand window that the CertSight daemon has picked up all of those, intercepted all of those certificate file accesses, unpacked all the certificate details, and then performed FIPS checks against all those certificates in real time in a safe and low overhead manner. So that's the initial test. Okay, so we've just got a couple of terminals here, one for the test and one for the journal of the daemon, the certificate analyzer. So we're going to run this initial test, and what this initial test is open an embedded certificate inside of an OpenSSL app. That's just a C++ app that has an embedded certificate inside of it, and we can detect that embedded certificate in real time, as demonstrated here. And the certificate daemon, CertSight daemon, unpacks the certificate details and then does the FIPS check. For this next test, we're going to demonstrate how we can hook Java using eBPF. So we provide a couple of additional RPMs for deep Java observability. Now, one is an agent deployer, and the other one is a JNI bridge. The deployer deploys the JNI bridge into any running Java process. So the agent deployer is a daemon. We will install that, and it sits there. And whenever it detects a Java process, it injects this JNI eBPF hookable bridge into the Java virtual machine so that we can instrument and hook the JCA, the Java crypto, in real time. So the first thing we'll do is we'll install the cert agent deployer RPM. And as I mentioned, that's a daemon. So as you can see, it's only 47k in size. And once it's installed, we will install the JNI bridge. So the reason why we have the JNI bridge as a separate install is because we'll have one per Java JDK version. So we'll install that. It's 200k. Okay, so we've now got the Java agent, deep observability agent installed. So there's one other thing that we need to do. Okay, so let's reapply that policy. So if you go into the policies directory, and we'll just get the policy name, the non-FIPS. So this is the policy that hooks the JNI bridge for deep Java observability. So the first thing we'll do is we'll just remove it and reapply. I'll explain why, and this will be resolved in the next release, in a future video, in the following video. So delete that policy, our Java JNI and eBPF bridge, and we'll reapply it. Whoops, sorry, I forgot to add, not delete. Just change that. Let's add it back in. Okay, so we now have our JNI bridge installed, our Java agents daemon sitting there. Whenever it detects JVM, and it's going to inject the bridge, and then we're going to be able to hook it via this policy. So let's launch a Java test. So what this Java test does is it just sits in a tight loop, and it does some JCA, some Java crypto. It just loads a certificate into a key store in JCA in Java. So yeah, remember, you can't do this in traditional eBPF, but via a bridge and a technique that we'll talk about, you can. And as you can see in the right hand window, if you can just find the location that it says it's hooked, so you can see that the certificate's there and the process is Java. So just see if I can find the actual name of the uprobe that got triggered in our policy. And that uprobe is being wired up to the JNI. So there you can see the Java process. Oh, we've got non-compliant FIPS. So there we go, so there's the uprobe. So you can see the Java cert agent right. So that's our instrumented JCA key store set certificate entry, basically. And we instrument it. So you don't need to modify any Java apps, you just drop this thing in, and hey presto, you've got deep observability of in-memory certificates inside Java language itself. So you get the JVM stuff already with the eBPF standard machinery, but with our extra drop-in, you also get real-time deep observability inside of the Java language itself. And again, this is all fleet manageable via policies. So, I'll just quickly show you the journal for the the agent deployer, the thing that deploys the bridge into JVM, that sits there, watching for JVM processes, and this is what the journal looks like. So as mentioned, this is just an additional extra if you're interested in deep Java observability. Yeah, so basically that's it. So thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.